We need resources in order to make things happen.
Have a guess what we are going to add today? That's right, campfire and balloon and chest and yes, resources. Hi and welcome to the second episode of the Devlog. We are developing a small survivor game where you build your own airship and you explore flying islands all around you. In the first devlog we introduced you to the project, we got a building system, airship controls, inventory system and a lot of other things done. This week we focus more on adding resources. It's kind of essential part of survivor games even by the Wikipedia definition. We want players to collect materials from flying islands, search for rare materials and explore the world around him to upgrade the ship. To build these foundations and walls and basically anything you see, you will need to collect the right stuff. So let's add that. Let me show you the models first. We have a tree, rock and small stone. And now some tools to gather these. So we have an axe and a pickaxe. All these models were done by my good friend who is also working on this project with me. We have the models now, let's use them. I added the ability to show items you selected on your hotbar in your hands. So when we scroll to this E button, don't ask, you will see it represents our axe and it shows it in your hand. I also added simple placeholder animation triggered on click to represent the chopping. The resource data structure is like this. We have a name that's displayed when you look at the resource. We have the resource health to represent how many times you have to hit this resource. Then we have an array of tools that can damage this resource. You can select the tool and set its effectiveness, how many damage it will do on each hit. For example, for the tree resource we can have a stone axe with effectiveness of 1 and iron axe with effectiveness of 3 and so on. Now you won't be able to hit this tree with pickaxe and you have a nice initiative to upgrade the tools to collect resources much faster. Last parameter of resource is a reward. It defines what items you will get when the resource health is at 0. In the case of tree it will be logs. Now let's fast forward few days of hard work and look at the newest build. Hi guys, I'm nearing this island where I will show you all the progress, but in the meantime let's kill some time by scrolling down and hitting the subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot and lets me know you wanna see more. Okay, let's stop plugging my channel and get to the good stuff. First thing you will notice when opening the inventory are the item icons. All the items in the game now have their own icon and I think it's a huge improvement. When you drop the item on the ground, there is nice hover animation with a proper 3D model. When you look at these dropped items, you will see the name and the quantity of the item. When you equip the tools, you will notice there is this nice object swaying to simulate the weight of the object you are holding. Equipping an axe will let you cut down the trees, but it won't let you mine the stones. Pickaxe is the other way. When you hit a tree, there are some particles, and finally, when you destroy the tree, it will give you logs. That's it for the first version of our resources. There were some questions on Reddit about the vertical ship movement, if we are going to add it or how it will work. As this comment mentioned, it will be a great differentiator from Raft, the game that inspired us to make Airship. Airdrift? Airdrift? We haven't decided on the name actually, but keep the suggestion coming. So to answer this question, yes, there will be a vertical movement, but we haven't decided on mechanics yet. So far we have this box and when you go closer the ship starts moving up. It's a start. When you look at airship photos and then back to our game, then back to photos and back to our game, you will notice something is missing. The balloon. We don't want players to start with the biggest balloon, so Fred made a smaller hot air balloon like model. Here is it in game and in terms of all the other models currently in game, it looks massive, but it looks so good. No logic attached yet, but stay tuned. The next big update of this game is the addition of chests. This took a lot of time, but I really like where we are now. Let's start with the model again. And now the coding. Hi, it's me again and welcome to the newest build. Here we can see the chest and it has some items in it. You can move the items, drop the items and collect the items. Also added ability to rename chests to prevent our storage system from looking like this. When you enter a new name, sign will appear and you can see the names also when you aim at the chest. Of course, the chests are buildable and you can choose it from the building menu. You can rotate it and place it wherever you want. Now you can store some items in them and stay organized with your resources. Also, there will be chests out in the world on islands. These are not renameable and will have predetermined items as loot. When we are on the new building objects tree with balloon and chest, let me introduce you to the final building object of this devlog, the campfire. This model looks so good in my opinion and it also has some logic. You can add wood to the fire and it will slowly burn with some particles. I hope that you enjoyed this devlog episode. If you watch all the way to the end, comment devlog to let me know. Thanks for the support guys, it really means a lot. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss next episode and I'll see you then. Bye bye.